Let's go. Let's go racked. Okay. What do we have in here? I've not looked in this for a little bit. I built an ultra-wide DS, a DIY Steam Deck thingy. What? Wait. What is this?
One ordinary day,
36k subs. What? Does this guy just do random things? I put a mechanical keyboard inside my laptop. 25 miles per hour on a kid's bike. You know what? I like this. I like this vibe already. Okay, let me just swap accounts over so I don't get ads. Let's have a look at this. I built an ultra-wide DS, a DIY Steam Deck thingy.
One ordinary day, Marson decided he
How
wanted to
are
play
the audio
games
levels, by the
far
way?
from the grasp of his computer. However, industry clones would not simply satisfy his twisted mind. Drawing from a familiar source of power, he had dreams of a new shape, one more portable than the rest. Fueled by his hatred for controllers, he set off to build a handheld of his own. But he does not yet know the depths he will travel for his dreamed up buttons.
What is this intro? Wait.
Of electrical engineering lies ahead. Will he find the smaller screen from his visions, or will the universe push him to forge a new path?
I want to play more games.
I do as well. I just don't have any time for it.
But there's something about turning on my computer and opening a game that's just too hard.
True.
And like, that's where I get work done. How can I violate that with
Hey, wait. I respect that. Hold up.
And like, that's where I get work done.
Okay, no, I thought that was C Matrix for a moment. No, okay, that's just a Matrix screensaver. Oh, that's less fun. We have a Razer mouse. I don't know what that keyboard is. Okay. But look at that. The everyone's webcam, the Logitech C920.
How can I violate that with evil video games? But I can't justify spending that much money to just have another device I can play games on.
True. Broken justify spending hundreds of hours building one. Yeah, look, it's content.
Remember that time I put a broken keyboard in my broken laptop?
Oh, is that what that video was? Could you use C Matrix as a desktop background? So there are some. I think there's like a GNOME plugin where you can embed an application as your background. I know there's one you can embed a video. So theoretically, yes. Practically, it's stupid. But theoretically, yes, there's no reason why you couldn't do it.
Well, I bought another one.
Oh, what's his choices? What do we have here? I don't know what that says. The Sky People. Solo. Dune. Red Rising. Okay, this is a pretty normal book collection. Alongside the laptop collection.
I seem to have a growing collection of these. This one's just a wee broken though.
Little, yeah.
But
oh, wait, no, he is based. Hold up, change my mind. That's GNOME right there. I disagree with your choice of desktop, but sure. I respect it. We do have a Linux user here.
Wee broken though. But I know these things from the inside out. Let's just say trauma's a pretty good teacher. In the extended time I've spent with the motherboard, it just kept reminding me of something. But most importantly, it was $50. I swear I'm not lying.
That's a good
Here's the
deal.
receipt.
Wait, what do we have here? What do we have here?
I swear I'm not lying. Here's the
Lenovo Yoga 730. i5 8250U. That's actually a pretty solid device. Now, it is missing a working screen. But besides that, pretty solid device.
Proceed. What was I doing? Right, fake Steam Deck. Basically with some mild gambling, some folding, some slight reorganization, I think I could crush it down into the right shape. I mean, it's pretty simple, really. Just kind of take everything in the bottom half, just fold it under, put some things on top, stack it up, and boom.
Hamburger.
With some help from PCBWay. More on them later. You may have noticed a small issue. Or, well, a big one. I need this screen to, in fact, not be this. It's kind of more like this.
It's very
But
important.
you see, I kind of learned from last time that I really don't want to mess with the adapters and cables inside.
I wouldn't
Shenanigans.
either.
I really just want a smaller screen that'll run off the internal display connector. So,
I did a little bit of research.
yeah, I'm totally allowed to have this.
I don't know if this is a joke. I don't know if this is a joke or he actually has this. These are these schematic docs you can usually get as, at least for like good sensible companies, for like if you're a repairer. So that's probably how he would have got it.
Anyways, the important thing is I see EDP.
Your house is confidential right here. I don't think you should be showing a picture of it.
That's like a standard.
It
that
is.
a lot of screens use. So like, I have to be able to find at least one.
The fuck is... I like this guy. Lenovo provides all manual technical documentation. I like Lenovo. For the record, this is a joke. He's either recorded the audio in post,
That a lot of screens use. So like, I have to be able to
or he has like a lav just behind the mic. I like this. This is so fucking stupid.
find at least one, a small one, right? Right?
Surely. Steam Deck screen.
10
Just buy.
hours. It took me 10 hours of scrolling through schematics, reading random Reddit posts, looking and scrolling through random websites. I don't even know how to convey. The plan was simple. Find a new screen, but small.
True.
First contender, Raspberry Pi screens. They're actually the size that we're looking for, right?
Okay.
No, wrong. What is this, a brick or a screen? I don't want HDMI cables inside of this thing.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
just want it to be controlled by the motherboard, okay? So we go
We done
back to
gaming?
our-
Yeah. We done gaming. I got about halfway through stage 3, and then I started playing worse.
Crazy story. Turns out there's a couple different types of connectors for internal displays. There's LVDS.
Oh, right.
I don't know, it's old. Then there's the MIPI DSI.
Maybe.
It's for phones. Phones
Sure.
are good. They're small. The screens, they're good. They're
Right.
small, high resolution. Wrong. MIPI is not an open or public standard. Random Redditor. So that brings us to embedded display.
Okay.
Wait a minute. We saw that somewhere.
We
That's
did.
right, the schematic. So it could be the 30 pin or the 40 pin or the 40 pin
Oh.
or the 40 pin. But I think it's the 40 pin. Right?
Oh.
Because the schematic said it's 4 lanes, but it turns out 30 pin is only 2 lanes, so we need the 4 lanes for the high resolution. So then we go from the schematic and we follow it. Why do they only make replacement screens? Why has no one used embedded DisplayPort to make small ones?
Probably because no one's stupid enough to do this. But hey, I guess someone had to do it.
Why are the only options 15-inch and 13-inch? Who did this? This is
The government.
innovation. Okay, genius plan.
Mhm.
We take this adapter for iPads, and turns out the iPad 3 and 4 actually used a cursed version of embedded DisplayPort. So if we just take an adapter for a 40 pin, it's too big. The iPad's too big. All right, iPad. Let's stay on the iPad idea. So we go to the iPad Mini. That's not DisplayPort. Why is it MIPI again? And then I found it.
Oh.
I found it. The NV127H4M-NX1. Just look
Sounds
at it.
impressive.
It's perfect. It actually says 4-lane EDP. It's 120 hertz. Wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
One. It's twice as bright as the original screen. Wait, why is the resolution only half of 1440? Wait, no. Okay. So it's a little wide. But hear me out. It may be 12 inches wide. But you know what else is 12 inches wide? That's right, the motherboard. It's literally perfect.
But Morrison,
I do like, you know, I do kind of like these discount you can think of any number of engineering channels, right? Like they all have that, like any of the the big engineering channels all have that same sort of vibe to them. Like Michael Reeves, anyone like that. While we're searching for displays in my broken laptop, I actually found out iPad screens are super popular for DIY or high-res DIY projects. Well, that makes sense because Apple was one of the first companies to actually have decent screens on a tablet. Like you did have like Samsung making tablets and a lot of cheap tablets, but a lot of those were like kind of jank. It took quite a long time for Android tablets to really catch up to what Apple was doing on the iPad.
building a Steam Deck and the screen takes up the
Plus, there is millions of them out there. Like, getting an old iPad is not difficult.
whole front. Then where are the buttons gonna go?
They already saw the thumbnail. They know where this is going. On the Steam Deck, I kind of hate how everything sticks out. Like, you can't really put a controller in your backpack. And the screen is just vulnerable. You know what's great for throwing in a bag?
That's
What
true.
am I doing with my life?
I wish to steal my
Okay,
old DS.
So it has to work.
Good luck with that.
It's literally my last resort. Look at all the things going for it. Shh, ignore those. So there might be a few things that could make it not work. Literally the only way I can check if it works at this point is to just plug it in.
Wing
so
it!
I bought it. Finally, about time I took something apart. Wow. How nice of the previous owner to leave only one of the screws.
That's
Alright,
convenient.
It's time to speed run. I need the screen.
Obviously
out.
a joke.
I guess I should turn it off.
Yes. Better yet, unplug the battery, please. We don't need some Electro Boom video.
Get pranked. No explosion this time. Boom. Motherboard has left the chat.
And then he shocks it and it dies. I thought he was just gonna snap it off. Wait, I was real concerned for a moment there.
What, do you expect me to know everything? Turns out the screen just has a... Huh? Has these long adhesive strips that you just pull out.
That's
Very
convenient.
Satisfying. And then the screen just pops out easily. The screen just pops out easily. Yeah, like that. Wow, perfect timing.
Is this gonna be Edge? This feels like an Edge.
It's the new screen.
Okay, no, it's the screen. Okay.
There it is. Very shiny and indeed very long.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Which reason do you think it is? That's right. If you guess it's actually a 30-pin connector, you'd
You should have given the viewers more time to guess it.
be correct. I would know, because I counted each and every one of them. Twice.
This is not the right sign.
Adapter time!
Turns out the screen had a 4K upgrade option. So I just need a new cable, right? Lenovo
Surely.
would design a whole nother motherboard. Okay, good news. Looks like the new cable actually fit. You know, if this is wrong, it'll probably blow up my screen and my motherboard too.
It should be fine. Surely.
I'm stressing. Okay, I'm ready to pull this connector.
I have this problem constantly at work. Buying a replacement screen and it uses like a completely different connector. Yeah, he did. He did go over. Where is it? This. Yes, this. Where you have the EDP screens, the LVD screens, the MIPI screens, and then 5 different versions of EDP. And that's without going into other stuff like different versions of EDP, like different connector sizes, but different versions of the connector sizes.
Whenever anything goes wrong.
Wait, what do we got here? What is this? That's a TTY, I think. No, I think it's the BIOS. No, I think it's just press any key. Yeah.
Huh. I've never seen that before.
Oh! What do we got? What's happening? Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Got a Ubuntu.
Yes! 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 I'm so incredibly happy right now.
Ate my screen. Save the other half for later.
Wait, I think I saw that picture somewhere.
It's a hard 20 hertz too.
Wow, it just worked.
Sorry about my noises. Let's just say I was in more shock than you could possibly imagine. So now comes the part where I actually have to put it into something and design things and casually fit all of this into something half the size.
Good luck.
As you do. 'Cause my life would just be too easy if I did it.
The place to order from makes it very easy to narrow down if you know the resolution, if it's touch, and if it's matte or glossy. 99% of customers know none of those things about their own laptop. Usually, wouldn't there be like a serial number sticker like on the bottom of the laptop that like you should be able to like, or like not a serial number sticker, like a model number sticker that you should better look up and find from the like laptop manufacturer's website? Surely. I know all the ones that I've bought have had stickers like that. I don't know if that's like a thing that everybody does.
No one warned Marcin how much of his life he would lose for this project. In all his time, he'd never fallen this deep into real engineering.
Oh no.
With the
Real
shocking
engineering.
gamble actually paying off, he was a victim of excitement for what he was to build. With this task now clear, he was set on designing a wide DS like none had seen before.
So the plan is simple. Make, well, this a thing.
Ah.
This time, I'm doing it right.
What?
No drilling holes, no gluing in
Wait.
time I'm
Wait. What?
right. No drilling.
Oh, that's an interesting method to Well, you know what? It works.
Hole.
I feel like those screws should be a tad bit shorter.
No gluing in mounts. Like, I don't know who designed the last garbage.
What? What are you looking at?
So I just printed a couple tests. Huh? Why is a hole missing? A couple more tests.
The problem with real engineering, you need to actually know what you're doing.
A few more test prints.
I see. Mm-hmm. Dedge. Be happy.
Ta-da! I did it! What do you mean the enclosure's ugly? Look, my printer's just not big enough to print in one piece. Wait, what's that sound?
Oh! Is this the edge? Wait! Wait! Let's watch that again. Notice the editing mistake.
Wait, what's that sound?
Good job. Good job. I don't know if that's a mistake or on purpose. Either way, it's funny.
Do you know who has massive printers? This video's sponsor, PCBWay.
Edge
Whether
time!
complex sheet metal fabrication, CNC machining.
Wait, is he doing the
or
Mr. Beast
specialty
bar?
3D printing,
Does
let
it go
PCBWay
slower?
do
I
it
wonder.
for you. Just upload your beautiful 3D model to PCBWay.com, select your material, and get your free estimate. Did someone want 10,000? Oh yeah, they make PCBs too, and they're pretty dang good at it. Wait a minute, I can make a keyboard with that.
Oh no.
So if you want to bring your next project to life, consider PCBWay. Thank you, PCBWay.
Woo!
Robertson realized he had forgotten something, for he had no way to control his games.
I need a keyboard. And for some reason, no one makes a mini USB keyboard with a D-pad and a trackpad cutout and with DS shoulder buttons. And that's 13 inches wide.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Okay, theory of my games being choppy might be game mode run. I have like no idea, but I ran both games with it and both lag after 20 to 30 mins. Okay. I don't use it, so I can't really comment on that.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Same. Wow, this actually is real engineering.
Oh, hey, look, I actually did it. It's my
Wow!
first PCB.
I don't know what you
let me
did.
explain. I'll be quick. Basically,
please
I'm
do.
not smart enough yet to design real electronics. So, turns out an Arduino Pro Micro can pretend to be a keyboard when plugged in. So it just slides in right here. Now, you might be asking, Marcin, how did you connect 42 buttons to an Arduino with, well, nowhere near that many pins? Button matrix. You see, a while back, I hacked the piano into a MIDI with a fancy Arduino. You don't care? Oh, okay, fine.
No,
Basically, by alternating
okay.
rows and columns to check, you can know exactly what button is pressed. Ah, okay, finally I can show you what else I...
Wait,
You
let's
can
see.
know exactly what button is pressed.
Oh, that's okay. That's cool. I have never done any like actual proper engineering stuff. I would love to mess around with Arduinos and things like that.
Ah, okay, finally I can show you what else I got from PCBWay.
Ooh.
That's right, my very own PCBs. Designed by yours truly.
Wow.
I'm not trying to be a shill or anything, but these just look amazing. Like, so good I framed them. Sadly, it's time for me to butcher one of them.
Uh-huh. This is the button, I presume. Right, yeah. These are like the buttons. Right. I assume that's like
those are quite literally
some sort of like
DS
solder stuff. This guy's a comedic genius. I do like this guy's video.
buttons. Anyways, it's time for the Arduino to go in.
And then it just doesn't work.
Wake up, samurai. Sorry for putting you to sleep. I just think this looks pretty cool. Now I just need to make the
That's
Arduino think
okay.
they're
I
fit for
am
your
not
sleep.
I am certainly no professional when it comes to doing electronic work, but even I can see this is a little rough. Our guy's name, Marcin Plaza, only got 36k subs. Relatively new channel as well.
I just think this looks pretty cool.
It
Now
does
I just
look
need to make
cool.
the Arduino think Therefore, it is a keyboard. So I just yoinked my piano code and made a couple changes, and boom.
Maybe you should have made the code before you did any of the rest of this. I love that he just fucking wings it. Right, like he didn't write the Arduino code before doing all of this. He's just like, it should be fine. The top left is almost bridged. Yeah, well, let me proper look at that again.
Wake up.
Yeah, I did not spot that one. Let's wait, what's the KDE zoom? Okay, whatever, it's not working. Yeah, there's a little bit right there that's getting a tad too close. It's fine. It's fine. Clearly it works.
So bad.
A couple changes, and boom.
So bad.
So focused.
These buttons are interesting.
With extremely positive user feedback, we are a go for final production. Hold up. Some of you keen viewers may have noticed that I'm not actually using any of the USB port. So where am I plugging this in? You see, I do not fear jank.
Oh, what the
May have noticed that
was
I'm
that a
not actually
tissue on his
using any
desk?
of the
Where?
USB port. So
Where are we looking?
And
Oh, there? Probably.
hold up. Some of you keen viewers may have noticed that I'm not actually using any of the USB port. So where am I plugging this in? You see, I do not fear jank.
That is terrifying.
While I was looking through the schematic of my laptop, I noticed something interesting. The
Mhm.
fingerprint sensor is connected with USB?
That actually makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. I guess now that you have so many extra USB lanes to work with, like, there's no reason why you couldn't do it. Same with the camera.
Wait, so can I just splice into the ribbon cable and use it like a USB port? I hope this theory's right.
Probably.
I haven't actually tested anything, but I ordered all the parts, so we'll find out soon enough. Yes, I cut my own ribbon cables. And no, I did not buy ribbon cable connectors. I'm lining up pins that are 1/2 millimeter wide. And yes, I'm just screwing it into the PCB. Don't worry about my micro USB. I just cut it in half so it would fit. I
Oh
can't wait
my
to try and take
God.
this through an airport.
Yeah, it's a...
Funny story.
Yeah, good luck with that.
The fire alarm's going off. The light on the Arduino's on. The light's on.
Yeah, the fire alarm is for your bomb.
Oh my god, it just works. It actually just works.
Wow.
Wait.
Hello and welcome to I Break Everything, the show where instead of taking things apart, we actually put them back together.
Now we're discounting dank pods.
All you are going to need today is a crosshead screwdriver. And we're going to start with the main body. This is the internal shell, the one that you see when you're playing. The first component is the trackpad. Slide it under the lip and screw in the trackpad bracket. Insert the trackpad cable. Be careful, it will rip in half. Now, our buttons. Begin by screwing in the shoulder buttons. Don't worry, the flex in the plastic allows them to click. Now simply place the rest in their designated locations. Find your main controller PCB and place it into its location.
Do not touch the ribbon.
Next, your speaker assembly, which you actually stole from an S23 Ultra and soldered cables to. Now, set this assembly aside. Start the display assembly, take your hinge reinforcement bracket, and screw in your hinges. Don't worry, flipping the hinges wrong 3 times is part of the process. Now take your upper display housing and put in the other 6 screws. Route your display cable and attach the display extension.
Yeah, this video is
that you hopefully didn't
25 minutes
forget
long.
because it took a month to get here. Lastly, attach your camera module that you added because you said you might as well have it.
Oh, that's why he wasn't using the camera. Or the camera USB lane. Because of that. Beautiful.
Now for a big milestone. Attach your ribbon cable to the display. And you will have to fold it a bit for it to fit.
Oh my
Ignore
god.
the reinforcing plastic and keep trying to bend it.
Oh my god.
Remember,
Oh my god. This... Oh, that's so mean. No, don't do that to a ribbon cable.
You hear this sound. Let me replay that.
Oh, no.
That cable that took a month to get here? Well, congratulations. You just ripped off the connector.
Good job.
Yeah, he died. It was Jover.
It technically works.
The cock chair. The cock chair.
Oh.
So you broke a ribbon cable.
Uh-huh.
We've all found ourselves in this situation.
I'm sure, yep.
I'm here to help. First, ask your nearest university if they have tools. Step 2, find out that your university doesn't have the tools.
It doesn't.
Step 3, use the wrong tool. These pins are 1/2 millimeter wide. So, if you're using basically a glorified hair dryer, so now this point here, it doesn't work very well. Step 4, divine intervention. Find out that your lab literally ordered the tool that you need, and it arrived while you were working on it.
Wow.
Very nice hot plate. An optional step is you just completely break it. You can skip this step. It's pretty stressful. And then you literally fix it because you're goated. What can I say? I did it.
Did you?
What were we doing? Right.
That's a
Bring
good
back
question.
the main enclosure and slide in the hinge bracket.
This was probably a $6 ribbon cable, by the way. Not even, probably even less than that. The only issue is how long it took to arrive. Otherwise, it would not be worth it fixing this thing.
This locks everything in place. Now, the last part of this half, the battery. There was no room for tolerances, so you have to shove it in there and attach the 2 screws.
I'm
keeping
sure
it
that's
in.
really good for the battery. I'm sure this thing is not going to overheat and explode.
Good luck getting the ribbon cables where you want them. They're under the battery now. We are almost there now. Here's the mid plate that I basically chewed out of a piece of aluminum because silly me thought it would be a funny bit. I am not laughing.
Oh my
This
god.
holds the motherboard in place and acts as a heat spreader, so the CPU doesn't melt through the battery and explode. Now plug all your ribbon cables into the motherboard and realize that your trackpad stopped working. Check all the connections and give up. It is now the next day and the trackpad simply just works again. Finally, screw in the back housing. Good
Sure.
luck getting all those ribbon cables in. And wait, hold on. One last touch. The screen still isn't in. And congratulations.
Wow. Honestly, I'm surprised that this thing came together as well as it did.
It's done. It's actually done. At points, I didn't think I'd see this day. It's honestly my most.
Are you gonna show? Are you gonna show it? Actually, I need to see. I need to see thermals of this thing because I do not believe for a second that this thing does not thermal throttle. The chipper issue might be an input issue because if I hold still and don't press anything, both games run fine. Also, is there any benefit to game mode? I literally, I don't even know what game mode is. Game mode run. It optimizes the Linux system performance on demand. It does some things apparently. I have never decided to use it myself, so I don't know. Might be useful.
Complex, but also the coolest project I've ever done. The 3D printed nylon feels pretty nice. It was a bit more flexible than I would hope for, but that's a lesson for future me. The form factor is great. I hate joysticks for looking around. And before you make fun of me, the trackpad's good. It's the closest you can get to a mouse, which is the best. And it let me make the whole thing significantly thinner. By no means is it winning any awards, but compared to my laptop, which has the same internals, it's actually pretty great. The screen is actually incredible. It's a significant upgrade over the original, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, it works.
To my surprise, a lot of games actually support the ultrawide.
Wow.
And when you hold it up to your face, it's actually pretty immersive. It does fill your whole field of vision. And some games that don't support it, I can play the game and have the guide pulled up side by side. It's amazing. Sad story, but I actually got more into video games recently because there's something about online achievements that just gives me a shred of dopamine. To make me feel that I achieved something in my time wasted.
Woo! Celeste, we love Celeste.
Society's got me messed up. The buttons could use some help.
Yeah!
Forgive me, it's my first time making a keyboard. But the left and right click bumpers actually feel shockingly natural. I considered SteamOS, but I'm too lazy. Valve has significantly improved the gaming on Linux, but when Titanfall got stuck on compiling shaders for an hour, I decided to turn to the dark side.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's just still more compatible.
Oh god. I guess the Windows installer works in Ultrawide as well.
Boo, boo, boo.
Boo.
You guys half of the installer ads.
Yep, they're fun.
I mean, Titanfall is still laggy, but I might have a solution for that.
No.
You see
No.
where I'm going? Next video. Subscribe.
No.
Dang, I built this whole thing
No,
in
you're
3
not.
months.
No,
I mean,
stop
I'm
it.
basically a product engineer. Actually, you know what? If you have influence over hiring at a company in the US or Europe, I'm looking for a summer 2025 internship. If you're
Wait, is that the point of this channel? Wait, that's actually really okay. You know what? That's based. I like that.
looking for someone that can do, well, this, please reach out to me here. I'd love to speak with you. Thank you all and PCBWay for making this possible. Hope to see you soon.
Okay, you know what? I actually have a lot of respect for that. That's great. You never cease to amaze us, Mars. Oh, that was a good video. I like that.